So the first one that I got wasn't actually an assumption about me at all. It just says celery tastes like water. Hey guys, what's up, it's Sam. So today's video is gonna be really chill, really like, you know, vibey, wintry, whatever. Okay, anyway. So today's video is a video you've probably seen like 80 billion times, and that is answering or like responding to assumptions about me. Basically, I wasn't gonna do this video at first, but then I was watching so many of them and I was like, oh, like that just seems fun. I wanna get in on it. Like I wanna be a part of the fun too, you know? So I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys to put your assumptions about me. I really didn't think anyone was gonna respond to anything. Like I've always been so nervous to do like ask me questions and I'll respond to them, because I'm like, no one's gonna ask me questions. But I got like, I don't know, I think it was like 20 or so responses, so I was like, I'm gonna do the video on it, yay. Okay, if you guys want to be a part of like a Q&A or something like this in the future, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It is Samantha Martin YT. And without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first assumption that I got is that I'm having an identity crisis. I think that this was thought because, number one, I dyed my hair. Well, actually, am I having an identity crisis? I was thinking no at first, but then I was thinking of all the things I've done to my hair within like the last year. Like last February I dyed it, and then the December before that I cut it, and then in April I dyed it again, and then in October I dyed it, and then recently I cut it and dyed it, and then in like September I cut it in my dorm room. Really weird. Oh, and I just did this like a couple days ago. I don't know, maybe. I don't actually think I'm having an identity crisis. Like I did just make a video where I made myself emo, but like, I don't know. I probably am having an identity crisis. It's just because like I'm in such a new environment. I'm definitely like getting a lot more comfortable being at college and stuff, but probably is the answer to that question. The next one I got is you don't make videos because you're busy. So I didn't make videos for like a 3-month stint, and it wasn't actually because I'm busy. Of course, like my schedule is a lot different now than it was when I was in high school. But I don't actually feel like I'm busier. I feel like I just have to make my time more structured on my own, and sometimes that can be hard. But that wasn't really even why I wasn't making videos. If I really wanted to film, I could find time to do it. It was just that like I was in such a weird mood, and like I knew I was in a weird mood, and everything was stressing me out, and I was just like, I was not where I wanted to be. And so I was very like, I don't want to make videos if I'm not in a good mood. That's not fun for me to do. That's not fun for you guys to watch. So kind of what's the point in that? But I'm in such a good mood right now. Like I had an incredible weekend, and like just everything's so good right now. I'm very calm and mellow, you know? Oh my god, I really could sleep right now. Anyway, next question. Okay, so the next one says you hated high school. I got like 3 of those that say like something about like me not liking high school, or like that I wasn't like, that I didn't have like friends in high school or whatever. And I honestly did not hate high school. I didn't like it. Like I wasn't in love with it, and there were points in time where I really disliked it, but I wouldn't say I hated it. I think it was just like over it before it honestly even started. Like I started my freshman year so over high school, and then I had to go all 4 years being so over high school. So yeah, I think I didn't like it, but I definitely didn't hate it. Like it wasn't, I never like considered dropping out kind of thing. I was just kind of like, I don't want to be doing this, but like I know I have to. You party on the down low. No, not at all. I'm very, I don't want to say like that I'm chill, because I think it kind of depends on like who I'm with. I can go out and like have fun, but like I just kind of have to be with someone who's like down to do that. I can't be like the person who is like taking charge in the situation, being like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a great time. Like that's not me. I don't think it could ever be me. I think someone has to make that decision for me, and then if they do, I'll be like, yeah, like let's go and have some fun. Okay, so I got another one related to hating school, and it says you hate college. And no, I don't hate college. I think like I didn't have a great first semester. It wasn't like that, like anything crazy happened, but it was just a lot of stress and like, I don't know, like I couldn't bring myself to exactly like it, and so I kind of was just like resentful of it, and just like really stressed out in a weird new environment. I missed home. There were a lot of like random personal things going on, and so I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like this is not nearly as fun as I thought it would be. And then I was looking around and like people were posting on like Finsta and stuff that like they were having a great time and like posting like crazy videos of them like being drunk at like frat houses or whatever. And it's like, that's definitely like a college experience for some people, and I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that as long as you're being safe and like, you know, not being irresponsible. Like you get your shit done when you need to. Like if that's how you choose to spend your free time, I'm not your mom. Like I don't really care what you do, but it does make you feel bad from like the outside. You're like, why is everyone else having a great time and I'm not? Like what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? And you put a lot of blame on yourself. So like what you see on Finsta and what you see on Instagram and like Twitter, you have to keep in mind all of that is curated for social media. Like seriously, even Finsta. You want to move to Los Angeles. This question's honestly kind of funny because I asked this like about a week ago, and then on like this past weekend I went to Anaheim specifically, but I was like, we flew into LAX and stuff, and it was only for like 48 hours, so it's honestly, it's like funny because I don't think I mentioned it at all. But I think that's kind of like such a cliche thing that everyone wants. Like everyone who like, especially if you make like YouTube videos, you want to move to LA, like that's like the end goal or whatever. But it's kind of funny, I don't think I mentioned this, but I was gonna go to school in California, more specifically Riverside, California. It's like an hour away from LA. I'm not gonna say like which school I was gonna go to, but it was a Baptist school. I'm not Baptist, so like there were a lot of things that like just wouldn't have worked out with that probably. They had a lot of rules that like I just probably wouldn't have followed, and that wouldn't have been great, especially going in somewhere where like I know those are their rules. Like I don't want to be disrespectful to other people. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like it just did not feel like the right fit, so I didn't wind up going there. But I really was about to, like up until like the middle of June. I had like committed, I paid for like my like down payment or whatever, I don't know what it was, like to accept my acceptance to them. I don't know what I'm saying. My point here is I was really gonna do it. I decided not to. LA seems like a really cool place, but I don't know. Like don't necessarily know that it's somewhere where I would actually want to live. The next one says YouTube isn't as fun as it used to be, or no, actually it says as it was. And that is no, it's actually not really true. It's different. Like when I started this, I was in 8th grade, so obviously like a big jump has happened between 8th grade me and me now. Like that's massive. That's such a difference. But at the end of the day, like it's just different. It's kind of like if you played like hockey as a kid and you like played it in high school and then you played it in college and then you play it professionally or whatever, like every single aspect of that is gonna feel different. So if I wind up doing YouTube as a job after college, that's gonna feel different than how it does right now, where it's like, it is kind of a job, but like I don't really get paid much money at all. Like I don't do many sponsorships. I'm not against them, I just don't really do them because I don't see the point in it, I guess, like at least right now. So I don't really know. I think it's just different. I think this idea though came definitely from my like lack of posting. A lot of that has to be like, I've just been growing a lot this past year and I've been very confused with the content that I want to make and just kind of like who I am. I definitely think I figured it out and like just know a lot more about myself than I ever have, but I don't know, it's been really interesting to kind of grow so much and like to have to do that while still making videos. Does that make sense? I don't know. The next one says, you wish you didn't do online high school. And no, I am actually really fine with the way my high school experience was. I did regular high school the first semester my freshman year, online high school up until the last semester of my senior year, except for 1 week my junior year when I tried to go back and I didn't like it. And then I went to regular high school for the last semester of my senior year. Basically, I just like finessed the hell out of my high school. Like I barely even went there and I got a degree from there. I got the same diploma, whatever. I got the same diploma that everyone else in my class got. Damn, like that's so impressive because like I shouldn't have. That was a finesse. Like that was really, really impressive and I'm super proud of myself for that, honestly, because just wow, really wow. But overall, no, I don't regret doing that. The last one I'm gonna do is the last question that I got, and it's very different than all the other ones, so that's kind of funny, but it says, you're low-key good at singing. I am high-key terrible at singing. I am so bad. Like even my mom would say I'm bad. Like that is how bad I am. If I ever like become one of those YouTubers who like, oh, God forbid, comes out with a song, like I can't even think about that. That'd be awful. Like call me out. Like call me out right then and there. Like show me this clip and be like, Sam, what you doing? What are you doing? That's not happening. Like no thank you. Unless I'm playing like the oboe. Like if I was playing like an oboe, I'd have to learn how to play the oboe, but like if I were doing that and like that was my song, then that'd be totally acceptable. But using my like voice to do it would just be a very bad idea, so never let me do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you guys have any requests, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I said that already. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.